What is the gauge pressure in PSI at a depth of 8.5 meters in fresh water, right? So that is what pressure is, rho GH, right? So that is 1,000 times 9.81 times 8.5 meters. This will, of course, be pascals, right? So we'll go 1,000 times 9.81 times 8.5. That's a lot of pascals. That's 83,385 pascals, right? Which is, it's not even an atmosphere. Remember, an atmosphere is about 101.3 thousand. Okay. But we want to turn that. Okay, so this, by the way, is the gauge pressure. So let's explain that. So here's the fluid, right? We've got 1 atmosphere up here, right? As we go into this thing, it's 1 atmosphere plus rho GH, right? Whoops. Okay. So as you go into a fluid, right, it's the atmosphere you had, and then it gets, that's terrible, rho GH, right? So it's an atmosphere plus rho GH, which, how much more than an atmosphere you are is the gauge pressure. So this formula all by itself is the gauge pressure. And now we need to convert that into PSI. So I guess what we do is we turn it into atmospheres first. 83,385 divided by 101,300. This is 1.013. 10 to the 5th, right? So that, this is how many atmospheres we have, and then we multiply by 14.7 because that's how many PSI there are in an atmosphere. So divided by 101,300. It's 0.82 atmospheres, by the way, times 14.7, and that's 12.100. So not yet an atmosphere, right? 14.7 would be an atmosphere. I think it's like 10 meters below the surface. It's roughly 10, right? Or 9.81, right? It would be close to an atmosphere. You have to figure it out yourself.